Well, it's 6:19 and time now for What's Trending. Scientists have discovered a new dinosaur that's not like anything they've seen before. Meet Dinosaurus primitivus. Now, you might think it looks similar to the familiar Stegosaurus, and you're right. This dinosaur is part of the Stegosaur family. It's considerably older though, having lived about 168 million years ago in the mid-Jurassic period. Fossils also show that this dinosaur had armor plates that curved outwards. That's a feature not seen in any other Stegosaurus. It also had small spine-like armor. Researchers believe that probably protected it better from predators. Unlike the large plates of the Stegosaurus, which were probably mostly for show, scientists described the new dinosaur in the Journal of Vertebrate Paleontology based on fossils discovered in China back in 2016. And I gotta say, it's learning about like these old dinosaurs and stuff is really interesting. It kind of puts Jurassic World and Jurassic Park into like new perspective when you actually watch those movies. Now, you tell me you didn't watch those movies?
I have not watched the movies. Now, back in my days of, I think it was it high school band? I think it was high school band. I know we performed the song, so I know the music. But,
okay.
but I know,
it does have good music.
Yeah, it does have good music. It was fun to play, too, especially in high school. If memory serves, I believe it was high school. But also, props to you on pronouncing some of those names here. I'm sure that's tricky to pronounce here at 6:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you know, when you look at that picture earlier, it makes you want to think that might be related to the hodag. What makes you?
Oh, really?
Do you think that?
No, because the teeth. The hodag's really, to me, what gets me to the hodag is the front fangs. That's what really is like the main characteristic I see in a hodag. So, but yeah, it's kind of always interesting to learn more about the dinosaurs. And I think Jurassic World, the latest one, is coming out this summer, I believe.
How many have they made now?
So there's 3 Jurassic Parks, and then there's going to be, this summer will be 3 Jurassic Worlds, I believe.
My goodness, if anyone's up for a movie marathon, they got 6 movies to watch. And each one's at least an hour, right?
Oh, more than that.
More than that? Oh my goodness.
You're pushing 2.
Yeah, you can pretty much throw in your whole weekend away if you're doing it all at once. So if you're going to watch those movies, probably spread those out if you're up for a movie marathon. But meanwhile, though, dozens of drivers, Kevin, lined up Thursday at a Chicago gas station for a free gas giveaway on Thursday. That sounds like a great idea. The line started to form before dawn after it was announced Chicago businessman and former mayoral candidate Willie Wilson was donating $200,000 worth of gas to quote, alleviate some of the pain that Chicagoans are experiencing because of the highest fuel prices in 14 years. Those drivers waited for hours in some cases and actually causing traffic backups in several city neighborhoods. I can believe that, to fill up for free. And the free gas started to flow at 7 a.m. at participating gas stations where they were lowering their rates during the donation period to serve more citizens. One station dropped its price per gallon from $4.89 to $4.59 during the event. So definitely kind of a very interesting situation there. I mean, obviously gas prices are up again, and you got to make some budget cuts, unfortunately, though. I mean, we talked about that lawsuit earlier in the show, too. So, I mean, I think people are getting a little polarized over it, but it's nice to see some of the good coming out. People trying to help others out during this time. Chicago's got higher gas prices than up here in northern Wisconsin, where it was about I saw a range of
$4.05 when I drove in.
Yeah, I saw a range of $4 to $4.05. So nice to see that it's at least ticking down a little bit slowly but surely.
A couple pennies. It's just getting ready to jump up again.
Knowing the way it would work out, that's probably the case. But I mean, if you have those discounts or anything else, then it helps out. I mean, Janesville has the cheapest. Last I heard, usually when I go through there, they're usually the cheapest gas prices.
Yeah, I haven't looked to see where's the cheapest in the state, but it's good to see that that guy was like helping out the people of Chicago with paying for gas. So.
Yeah, definitely.
But taking a turn here, the Tidal Basin in Washington, D.C. is a beautiful shade of pink. The National Cherry Blossom Festival started Sunday, and the famous cherry trees are nearing peak bloom. This year's festival is special because it's open to the public after a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic. More than 1.5 million people are expected to attend the 4-week-long festival that runs through April 17th. Peak bloom is expected around April 4th, and this year's festival is the 110th anniversary of the gift of cherry trees from the mayor of Tokyo. And I gotta say, those trees are absolutely pretty. And
this is fun to talk about every year when we get into spring. And I mean, sometimes the trees get delayed because of the weather, or in this case, probably about on time, actually.
It's a sign of spring.
It's a sign of spring.
That's what I love about spring, is everything starts to bloom. Everything's in beautiful colors, so I love it.
I love it too. I mean, and unfortunately, you know, for us, not
We're
much.
still getting another week of winter, it sounds like.
At least in the week when we had full spring, we had mud season, and now we're back in the winter again. So we had like a million seasons up here. You see the Facebook memes and everything else, but that's another discussion.